Welcome to our channel, where we unravel mysteries and delve into the deepest desires of women. In today's episode, we will dive into the intriguing universe of women's desires, seeking to understand what women really want the greatest desire. From intimate conversations to thought-provoking reflections, we're here to demystify preconceived ideas and create space for authentic discussions about the complexities of feminine desire. Get ready for a journey of discoveries and insights as we explore what truly resonates in the hearts and minds of women. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join us on this fascinating exploration. Since the beginning of time, men have always been trying to impress women. Why? Because if we fail to catch their attention, we might not be able to mate, and our species could face extinction. Even in today's world, despite some men claiming not to care about women, 99% of the time, they are simply trying to deceive themselves. I want to encourage you to be a man who stands out in every video I share on this channel. So, what I'm about to share now challenges a common belief among many men, a belief that limits their value in the eyes of women. This point is of utmost importance and is one of the most valuable lessons you will realize and practice when dealing with women throughout your life. On any given day, in any place, we see men working hard in their jobs, trying to earn some money to buy a drink for a girl at the bar. Although most guys actually don't know how to approach girls in bars, the main point here is that, one way or another, we are always trying to do things we think will increase our value. Unfortunately, most guys mistakenly believe that money is the key to solving all their problems when it comes to getting the attention of women. The truth is, we men are funny because we often try to impress women with things that, for us or other guys, may seem important. But in reality, women don't care that much about. We tend to think that the more impressive our car is, the greater the chances a girl will like us and that we'll achieve our goals with her. In our quest to acquire material possessions and other things we believe matter to girls, we lose sight of the only things that truly matter. Of course, there are always exceptions. Some girls may get excited about money. Some genuinely care about your Jetta Turbo or your Mercedes. However, the reality is that most of them don't care or don't consider it essential. In fact, many of us are trying to compensate for something lacking in another area of our personality or life with a lot of money, a cool car, or whatever else we feel the need to show off. Pay attention. Imagine two guys, one with an impressive physique, all the characteristics that girls love, and the other with a fairly average appearance. This is about visible things, but what about the things we can't see about these two men? Now, imagine the very handsome guy getting nervous around beautiful girls, and he lacks the minimum conversational skills to flirt with women. Imagine that he is also mentally weak, without a sense of humor, and genuinely doesn't know how to engage in a conversation with a woman. Now, imagine that the average guy is completely the opposite. He knows how to bring up good topics, flirt, and carry on a conversation very well, in addition to being funny. Who do you think most girls will choose between these two men? Most men out there will say it's the handsome guy who will be chosen every time, the guy with the physique and everything else that girls look for in a man's physical appearance. Or, most guys will say it's the super rich guy or the guy with the coolest car. But in reality, it's none of these guys. The guy who will be chosen is the one who possesses some important characteristics, regardless of his appearance. Of course, if the guy is exceptionally ugly, he may be ignored more often, even if he's good at conversation and flirting. But that's not the point here. The point is that the average-looking guy will always have a much better chance with women than the guy who looks like a model or the guy who is rich, as long as he has some of the intangible characteristics that truly matter more than anything else. The biggest myth that low-value guys believe that keeps them stuck in the low-value man zone. Low value is as follows. Imagine that two different people give you a gift. One of the gifts is wrapped in the most beautiful wrapping paper you've ever seen, and the box looks very heavy, as if there's something really good inside. The other box is light, with a plain and average appearance, not suggesting that there's anything extraordinary inside. So, you open the box with the amazing wrapping paper and the fancy ribbon, only to find a bunch of worthless stones. On the other hand, when you open the second box, the one that doesn't look very nice and doesn't seem to have anything special inside, you find $50,000 in cash. Which box do you think you would be happier with in the end? In our endless quest to impress women, many guys believe that all they need to do is make their box look as beautiful as possible. So, they try to do this using money, status, a great physique, or anything else that can enhance the external appearance. Don't get me wrong, money is great. Women love nice cars and fast ones. These things are fantastic. A fit body and earning good money are certainly great goals to strive for and achieve in your life as a man. It's true that all these things will make your box look amazing and desirable, but if a girl opens your box and all she finds is a bunch of worthless stones, then it's game over. Low value is as follows. Imagine that two different people give you a gift. One of the gifts is wrapped in the most beautiful wrapping paper you've ever seen, and the box looks very heavy, as if there's something really good inside. The other box is light, with a plain and average appearance, not suggesting that there's anything extraordinary inside. So, you open the box with the amazing wrapping paper and the fancy ribbon, only to find a bunch of worthless stones. On the other hand, when you open the second box, the one that doesn't look very nice and doesn't seem to have anything special inside, you find $50,000 in cash. Which box do you think you would be happier with in the end? In our endless quest to impress women, many guys believe that all they need to do is make their box look as beautiful as possible. So, they try to do this using money, status, a great physique, or anything else that can enhance the external appearance. Don't get me wrong, money is great. Women love nice cars and fast ones. These things are fantastic. A fit body and earning good money are certainly great goals to strive for and achieve in your life as a man. It's true that all these things will make your box look amazing and desirable, but if a girl opens your box and all she finds is a bunch of worthless stones, then it's game over. Regarding some aspects of my personal life, during my childhood and adolescence, I was always shy and not good at flirting with women. I always knew I had physical potential and over time sought my evolution. I fixed my teeth, improved my hair, gained some muscle mass, achieved a defined abdomen, and a proportional physique. Being more of a homebody, I saw the internet as a good option to meet women and, using some strategies, it wasn't difficult to schedule in-person meetings with them, as I had already established a connection talking online. Despite the first few minutes in person being sometimes tense, I could quickly smooth things out. However, I never engaged in deep conversations with these women, and in fact, I didn't even intend to. My relationships were more superficial, almost always involving a strong physical attraction, but a real connection with them rarely happened. Sometimes, after a while, I would see these women who had been with me start dating guys who weren't considered physically attractive, and I didn't quite understand why this happened. One day, wanting to overcome my shyness and develop more socially and professionally, I decided to start taking acting classes. There was a beautiful girl in the class, with delicate features, blonde hair, and green eyes, a beauty that stood out. She greeted me, even from a distance. She seemed friendly, and I began to wish for an opportunity to talk to her. Until one day, during the break, we were close to each other, and there was my chance to strike up a conversation. I even had a pretext to start a conversation, so I used that and initiated the talk. However, keeping the conversation became a challenging task. I stuttered, could barely maintain eye contact, and, in addition, used a forced tone of voice. My voice trembled, and there were several silences in the middle of the conversation. Soon, she also started to catch my nervousness, and her friendliness quickly turned into shyness and embarrassment. If there's something that will make a woman lose attraction for you, it's getting nervous in her presence. Her attraction will diminish for several reasons. She will see that her presence makes you tense. Soon, she will want to distance herself, notice that you lack confidence, and cannot lead the situation. If you're not comfortable, she won't be comfortable either, and you won't evoke positive emotions in her. I had experienced this kind of situation before, but that one, already in adulthood, made me reflect on how I had evolved in many aspects, especially physically and externally. However, I had stopped evolving in my internal self-confidence and in the ability to personally have good conversations and connections, providing positive emotions. Dude, that's why you often see an average-looking guy with an amazing woman. It's because he has the ability to provide her with things that make her see him as someone of great value over time. As I developed my self-confidence, it was awesome because I could become comfortable and be myself around attractive women, which allowed them to also feel at ease. This set the stage for good conversations, connections, and more intense relationships. It's just incredible what confidence can give you. If I ask you about the ideal type of woman for you, you'll probably mention some physical characteristics that attract you and some personality qualities. With women, it's no different. Of course, if they can, they'd like to choose a good-looking guy. In reality, what women really want is a man who comes closer to being a complete package. However, a man with a handsome exterior, a kind of beautiful box, but empty inside, won't be able to keep a woman attracted. This is because he can't make the woman feel good around him. The biggest myth that all low-value guys believe is that if they only have the most beautiful box, it's cool to think that every girl on the planet will want to be with them. They believe that they will be everyone's choice, that their boxes will be preferred over other guys. However, at the end of the day, if they don't change this mindset, they will just be an empty box. And honestly, girls just aren't interested in an empty box. I'm sharing 2 videos with some essential tips that I use to develop my self-confidence. Take a look and apply it to your daily life. It will make all the difference. The box analogy represents the idea that sometimes some men focus too much on external appearance and superficial factors to attract women. They believe that if they only invest in their packaging, that is, their physical appearance, they will automatically be attractive to all women. However, the truth is that women are looking for more than just pretty packaging. They value aspects such as confidence, personality, emotional intelligence, and the ability to establish meaningful connections. The concept of empty box refers to the lack of these internal qualities, even if the external packaging is attractive. The videos I'm sharing cover ways to develop self-confidence that goes beyond physical appearance. It involves understanding yourself, building social skills, and the ability to genuinely connect with people. Changing this mindset to focus on deeper, more authentic aspects can make a huge difference in interactions and relationships. Watch the videos, absorb the tips, and put them into practice for a positive transformation in your life. The analogy of the box represents the idea that, at times, some men focus too much on external appearance and superficial factors to attract women. They believe that if they invest only in the packaging, meaning physical appearance, they will automatically be attractive to all women. However, the truth is that women seek more than just a beautiful package. They value aspects such as confidence, personality, emotional intelligence, and the ability to establish meaningful connections. The concept of an empty box refers to the lack of these internal qualities, even if the external packaging is attractive. The videos I'm sharing address ways to develop self-confidence that goes beyond physical appearance. It involves understanding oneself, building social skills, and the ability